today's video, I'm going to give you my in-depth legend tier list. You'll be very surprised where I rank everyone, so watch to the end.
Yo! Hold up! Time out! Time out!
A lot of the people who watch me aren't subscribed. You probably are, but if you could scroll down and check that you still are, that would be helpful, because YouTube unsubscribes you. It only takes 5 seconds to check. Okay, I'm guessing you've done it now, so that's enough talking. Let's get into today's video. Hey, it's Tsho here. A new season has started and new characters, buffs and nerfs have happened. So everyone's wondering, who's the worst character and who's the best? So I'm going to rank each legend from best to worst in Olympus. So a huge factor of where legends will get placed is based on how fast or safe they can move around the map. Okay, the first and worst legend is Rampart. The reason Rampart is the worst is because she's very situational and needs preparation time to be used to her max potential. She's a good solo player, but other than that, her abilities don't help her team massively, as they can be easily countered. But if she does get preparation time, and the enemies don't hear or see her, she can do a lot of damage. The second worst on this list is Mirage. Mirage is very good at clutching and winning 1v1s, but Apex Legends is a team game, so 1v1s isn't that important, and especially since there are a lot of third parties making his 1v1 skills useless. The third worst is Octane. This is because he mostly only helps himself, providing not much value. He is placed above the others because of his jump pad and how often he gets it. The jump pad comes in handy to get the drop on enemies, giving them minimal time to react, and also allows you to get in good positions. The fourth worst is Watson. I know what you're thinking, Watson needs preparation time as well, which is right, but she doesn't need as much time as Rampart. Watson's ult is what puts her in this position, how she can give her team shields, protect her team and regenerate fences faster to protect her team even more. Next is Lifeline. Lifeline's hitbox is very small, which makes up for her lack of mobility, and all her abilities are focused on bettering the team, which puts her here. What's best about her is her reviving shield. The shield allows Lifeline to pull off crazy clutch plays in majority of her fights, as long as she stays behind the team. But other than that, her abilities are not as good as the rest, especially as for her abilities to be used at their max potential, it relies on the team being in bad shape. The sixth legend in this list is Bangalore. Bangalore on paper sounds like she's the best legend, but when you're actually playing as her, it definitely doesn't feel that way. Bangalore's smokes allows her team to move safely around the map. All of Bangalore's abilities can be combined with all the legends, which makes her a very good team player. Next in this list is Crypto. The reason Crypto is above Bangalore is because a good Bangalore versus a good Crypto, I personally think Crypto would win more times. But other than that, Crypto's drone is very useful for scouting and very helpful for his team. But at the same time, if not careful, he could hurt the team if he's on the drone too much. The next legend on this list is Horizon. Horizon's tactical is very powerful and can allow you to be safe for a couple seconds, or get away from enemies to heal up and get back into the fight. Her ultimate ability definitely needs a buff, as every time I use it, it gets destroyed very quickly or barely sucks the enemies in. Next is Pathfinder. Pathfinder's abilities are very good as they allow himself and his team to find and get into game-changing positions. His grapple is very good as it allows him to move very far in short spaces of time, if done correctly, allowing him to escape danger. Okay, so now we're entering the top 5 best characters in the game. The 5th best legend in Olympus is Revenant. Revenant's ultimate ability is very powerful and comes back fairly quickly and punishes characters with no mobility, which is majority of the characters. Revenant's tactical forces the enemies to make quick decisions, as majority of people who play Revenant use it to block entries, which makes enemies forced to make a quick decision whether they're going in or not. The fourth best is Caustic. Caustic will always be high on this tier list, as he can do a lot of damage whenever he feels like it. And his gas makes it everyone scared, and it forces the average player to back up. The third best legend in my opinion is Wraith. I can hear the comments already getting angry with me for placing Wraith third. But what you need to remember is, I'm not ranking the players individually. I'm ranking them based on how good of a team player they are. And I think the two legends above provide either equal or more value than a Wraith. The second best legend in Olympus is Gibraltar. Gibraltar is an absolute tank and almost impossible to counter a good one, unless you have a Watson. His regenerating gun shield and his dome is why he places above Wraith, and he provides a lot of value to his team without even thinking about it, which is very similar to the first legend on this list. So the best legend in this game, in my opinion, is Bloodhound. Bloodhound is the best character on this list because he has amazing scouting abilities. He provides value just by being alive and not even require much skill from him. And lastly, Bloodhound could beat every character on this list 10 times over in a 1v1. But however, the game is not about 1v1s. I'm basing him first because of his ability to provide value just by being alive is an absolutely amazing skill, which is why he has to be placed first. But comment down below if you disagree with any of my opinions. I would like to know.
Yeah.